Okay, so for today we are supposed to be um uh we're supposed to be having an in-person class for this laboratory. However, due to the schedules, hindi siya possible for today. So for today, we're just going to do this recording for the um to demonstrate how to compute correlation for your data using JAMOVI. Okay, so we have here several data or variables. Ayan. Okay, so nakikita niyo siya dyan. But we will be using this one, income. Income and satisfaction. Okay, so let's see. So we will first do the Pearson R using Jamovi. So with that one, and doon sa mga tab natin, you go to regression and then makikita natin dito ang correlation. Okay, now with the correlation matrix, yan, makikita nyo na meron siya kagad dito, correlation coefficients. So, automatic or naka-default na mini-measure si Pearson. Nasa ibaba si Spearman and the other one is Kendall's tau B. So again, Pearson is the statistics of choice when your data is normal and when your variables are at anong level niya pala to? Ratio, interval ratio level. So we will be using that as our statistics to use for this one. Now, sa additional options, may makikita ka rin dito na mga several boxes that you can tick. Ito yung mga gagawin natin to show us if the relationship is significant or not. Okay, so ayan, at saka ayan. So, report significance na correlation and flag significant correlation. So, this is especially useful if you have several variables that you are going to compare to each other. Kasi nga, again, when we're doing it manually, we're just doing X and Y. However, since we are using Jamovi, which is a statistical application or software, it's possible to combine X to Z, X to Y, X to V. So, marami siyang possible na pwedeng combination ng comparison. Um, hindi mo na kailangan na manually i-compare pa siya isa-isa. Like how you were taught to do correlation statistics, yung ni-report ng mga reporters. Okay, so that's the good thing about that. And then, of course, we have our hypothesis. So, the hypothesis that we can do with correlation if the two variables, the x and y, are correlated with each other, or if x and y is correlated positively, or if it's correlated negatively. And then we have here the plot. So this is if you want to see the the visuals for this particular data. So as you can see now, ayan, ang hinahanap niya na data ay either continuous data or ranked data. But nakikita natin dito ay ayan, hindi siya hindi siya, ang only continuous data that we have is the time of day and the income. The rest are all nominal. So, syempre, magpapalit tayo dito. So, we're going to make the satisfaction data. So, si satisfaction, tapin muna natin. Ayan. we're going to make the satisfaction data as a continuous data. So, level of satisfaction, kumbaga. So, let's say for example, and your hypothesis is that there is a relationship between the level of satisfaction and the amount of income that a person is earning. So let's say, for example, this is in thousands. So 26K, 22K, 15.6K, so on and so forth. Okay. And then this level of satisfaction is their scores doon sa, let's say, binigyan natin sila ng test that measures their level of satisfaction. May mga ganong test life satisfaction scale. So, let's say, for example, yan yung score nila dun sa test na yun. So, balikan natin to correlation matrix natin dahil nagawa na natin continuous data si satisfaction. Okay, so let's put satisfaction here and income here. Ayan. So, ito yung makikita natin na correlation matrix. Again, if we're going to uncheck or untick the these two particular boxes, ang nire-report niya lang ay ito. So, we will just see this one. So, of course, sabi nga sa inyo na usually naman lahat ng variables makikitaan natin ng correlation. In this case, there is a strong correlation between the level of satisfaction or life satisfaction and the amount of income that a person earns. So, ayan. And then the p-value is 0.018 or 18. So, this is significant. Pero, let's see if it's really a significant correlation by checking this box. Ayan. So, at 0.05 p level or p value, we can say that this value, the Pearson R value of 0.725 is significant at P level less than 0.05. So, this is statistically significant result. Now, yes, there is a strong correlation or relationship between the level of satisfaction and income of the sample. Okay. Pero pag sinabi natin na um, the level of life satisfaction and their income are correlated positively. So again, binago naman natin yung ating binago na natin yung ating hypothesis. So kanina ang sinasabi lang natin ay may relasyon yung dalawa. This time ang sinasabi natin ay pag mataas si satisfaction, life satisfaction score, mataas din yung income niya. So, let's use this hypothesis naman. So, yan. Okay. So, we can say that there is a significant, so, it is significantly positively correlated in a sense na habang tumataas si satisfaction, or habang tumataas si income, rather, tumataas din yung level of satisfaction ng isang tao basing from this value. What if, dahil nga sa inflation, di ba? Inflation problems. So, kahit anong taas ng, kahit anong taas na sweldo, it's not really buying you everything that you want and need. So, in terms of satisfaction, hindi ka na ganun ka-satisfied. So, mababa si satisfaction. Tumataas si income, so one is going upward, the other one is going downward. So, it's inversely correlated. So, let's say na yun naman yung naging hypothesis mo. So, tingnan natin. Pag pinindot naman natin to, ayan. So, makikita na natin na wala na siyang hindi na siya significant correlation. So it's still the same number, it's still the same value. However, in terms of seeing it in p-value, dahil nga iba-iba na natin yung hypothesis, pag ginawa na natin negative ang correlation between x and y, um, it's not a significant, it's not statistically significant anymore. Okay, so that's the good thing in using these types of application or software kasi nga we're able to understand better the results of our variables in by just playing around with different types of hypotheses, diba? Okay, so ibalik natin dito sa correlated lang sa um, sa two-tailed. Yan. Tingnan natin yung correlation matrix. Yan. So, the correlation matrix looks like this. Yan. So, this is a visual that shows us ano ang itsura ng income and level of satisfaction together. Yan. Dahil nga, it's showing a strong positive correlation, we are seeing this kind of plot or correlation matrix, so to speak, na habang papataas to, papataas din, and medyo dikit dito sa line yung mga dots kasi nga it's at 0.725. Okay. So, pwede rin natin itong makita yung densities for the variable. Ayan. So, yan. Yung curve niya mismo. So, pag nilapat mo siya sa isa't isa, this is how they would look like. Ayan. Ito, tsaka ito. And then, you can also still take the statistics. Yan. So, papakita niya yung correlation level based on the visuals. So, pretty much it JAMOVI allows us to do these things here. Okay. E nga, paano pag iniba natin yung hypothesis, yung kanina nga ang ginawa natin. So, sige, tingnan natin itsura niya pag correlated positively. So, same pa rin, medyo wala naman pinagbago. Nagbago ka lang na hypothesis. Pag negative, yan. Again, same pa rin. Wala naman siya pinagbago. Nagbago lang yung p-value mo talaga. Basically, in this case. Now, okay ma'am. So, okay na tayo sa Pearson. Wala tayong problema dito. But what about pag Spearman? So, again, pag Spearman naman tayo, we are using data na rank ordered po siya. So, ito na ang i-check natin. Okay. So, kung makikita nyo dito, may binibigay din namang value si Pearson. Si Spearman. However, hindi siya same value. Even the p-value is not the same. And this is because, again, we're using the wrong type of data for the assumptions of Spearman. So, papatan natin itong data natin. Hanap tayo ng data na pwede natin ilagay as rank order at saka non-parametric. Saan kaya ang pwede? Okay, so let's make this the scores for violence, level of violence. Let's make it as ordinal. And then the number of time that they spent on a video. Okay. So, kung makikita nyo, ayan, meron na siyang particular levels dito. Kasi nga, again, we chose the measure type as ordinal for this particular data. So, isa-isahin natin siya. It will be, so, packet Q. 1, wait lang, di mo nagbabago. 2, 3, ay, mali. Okay, so let's say na nagawa na natin yung lahat. Okay. Okay, so balik tayo dito kay analysis. Yan, bago siya. Wait lang, parang may mali lang ginawa dito. Isin lang natin. So 49 should be 1. And then 50. Ano ba 49 natin? Wala na. 50 should be 2. 51 should be 3. 59 should be 6. Oops, teka lang. 7. Saan na pa? 8. Tapos 9. And 10. Okay, so same for violence. So, naka-order na naman siya by level. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Saan na siya? 9. Teka lang. Bakit naging 11 to? Wait lang. Baka, wala akong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bakit ganun? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I see, I see. Okay. Dito pala ako sa video nagkamali. 4 siya. 49, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, meron tayong tide rank dito. So, that should be 4 and 5. Oo, dalawa sila eh. So, 4 and 5. So, that's 9. So, that should be 0.5. Tapos, this would be 6. Ito nakita. Bakit naging ganyan? 6. Wait lang. Ayaw niya mabura. Okay. So, I think, ayan, naayos ko na. Ayan. So, for the video, the hours spent sa pag-video na ranking, there are 2 per week ha, kasi nakalagay ng 47 katulad dito. Kasi magtaka kayo, hala, bakit ang dami namang oras, 'di ba? So, per week, let's say this is per week na um, na measurement. So, hours spent on video games per week. So, these are the scores. So, yan, nakita natin na yung isa ay 4.5 yung rank because it is a tied rank. Yung number 57. Okay. And then for the level of violence, or sabihin natin na mineasure natin yung violence tendency scale niya. So, ito yung lumabas. So, wala namang tied ranks dyan. So, as is ang ating leveling for that one. Okay, so let's go with the analysis for this data. Again, since we're dealing with ranks for this one, so again, regression matrix tayo. So, hanapin natin siya. Ayan siya. Video and violence. So, for this time, again, we're not going to use Pearson. We're going to use Spearman. Okay. So, for this one, we can see, ayan, na walang relationship. No, may relationship at point 378 ang video gaming hours and violent tendency levels. However, it's not statistically significant. It's correlated, but it's not significant. Okay, so let's say for example, again, iniba na naman natin yung ating hypothesis. So sabi mo is habang dumadami yung oras niya sa pag-games, mas dumadami yung or mas tumataas ang tendency niya towards violence. So let's make it a positively correlated hypothesis. Yan. So wala pa rin siyang relationship as according to the results of our data. So, the p-value now is at 0.126, pero it's not flagged as a significant relationship. Again, laruin ulit natin tong data and say, on the other hand na, habang tumataas ang kanyang number of hours playing video games na violent, bumababa ang violence tendency niya. Okay, so still does not show any correlation if it's statistically significant or not. Okay, so ibig sabihin, hindi natin masasabi na statistically significant ang correlation between the number of hours spent on video games and the level of violence of a person. So, let's try to see muna the plot. Ayan. So, kung makikita nyo, ang layo. Unlike yung isa, di ba, may mga dumidikit kasi. And then, within this area din, may mga nasa loob na dots. Whereas, etong part na to, very scattered siya. Mas meron ka pang mga outlier dito. So, it's not really, it's going to show us some level of relationship, yes, but it's not that significant. Kasi makikita natin sa itsura niya dito. Ang layo ng mga dots doon sa line na to. Within the area siya, but it's too far from that line. Okay. So, pretty much that's it for establishing correlation using JAMOVI for your data. So again, when we're using Pearson, we are going to be dealing with data that is this and continuous, both continuous and parametric data. Yan. Whereas if we're dealing with Spearman, yan. So, ito naman siya. It's a rank order or it needs a rank order data. bakit ayan yung lumabas. Ayan. Ayan. Sa rank order data, and we're seeing this level. We're seeing this kind of data. Ayan. So, it's just a matter of which boxes to check and uncheck, and also knowing how to interpret these numbers here, and understanding how or visually understanding how it looks like when the statistical significance shows, and when a strong relationship between two variables show. Okay, so okay, maybe we can also do the linear regression already for this one. Um, maybe we can. For linear regression, we just use this tab. Okay. So, ayan. So, medyo nag-iwa na siya. Medyo parang dumami na ang ating kailangan dito. Okay. So, let's say for example, ayan. Di ba nga kanina in-establish natin that there is a relationship between satisfaction, level of life satisfaction, and the amount of income that they are earning. So, uh, given na ang sinasabi nga natin na pag mas mataas ang income, mas mataas din ang level of life satisfaction. So, ayan, dependent variable, hanapin natin ang dependent and independent variable natin in that case. So, covariates. So, this is how linear regression would look like. Other factors, kung may iba ka pang factors na gusto mong ilagay dyan, let's say for example, sabi mo, factor in din natin, ma'am, yung kanilang education level. Yan, sabi mo, pag mas, ay kaso ayaw niya mag-run, I think there's something wrong with the data put here. Yan, alisin lang muna natin. Ito, tingnan natin dito sa government. Ayan. Government, ayan. Let's say for example, government in the case of pag pag ang government mo ay maayos magpalakad din, so it's a it's one of the factors that also contribute to the life satisfaction. So pwede natin ilagay yan dyan. Deep depending yan kung aanohin niya ha, kasi tingnan muna natin ngayon data ng government. Kalimutan ko itsura niya eh. Immigration, government. It's just, ayan. So, since it's coded, let's say for example, one is for first world countries, two is yung mga medyo hindi pa first world, pero medyo maganda naman yung buhay. Three is yung medyo, kumbaga sa middle, middle income earner, talagang middle income. Then, four is yung medyo nag-start na siyang maging maayos, pero hindi pa rin masasabing papunta na doon sa first world country na trajectory. And five is, of course, the third world country. So, let's say, for example, ganun yung kanyang coding. Okay? So, yeah. Ganito makikita nating measurement results when we run a linear regression. And basically, ito lang naman talaga ang kailangan natin na data, the model of fit measures. And usually, we go for this number, the R squared. Now, the R squared allows us to understand that at 0.628, or kung gagawin natin siyang percentage at 63% na predict ng ng independent variable mo ang dependent variable mo. So, yun yung pinapakita niya sa atin. Okay, ito ang kailangan mo na data. So, this helps us with the prediction. And this is the simplest way that we can show it using the linear regression. So, may mga iba pa tayong makikita dito. Yung iba ang ginagawa nila, yung model builder. Lalo na pag marami kang factors dyan, so pinagsasama-sama nila. Like for example, ayun nga, yung education, although hindi natin ma-run si education, baka iba yung pagkaka-code niya. Let's say, race. Sige, ilagay natin si race dyan. Ay, ayaw niya rin. Mukhang iba ang kanyang itsura. Ayan. So, si immigration, nag-run siya. Meaning, let's say for example, this is the data kung nag-immigrate ka ba or hindi. And in terms of the government where you immigrated to, anong itsura or yeah, anong kind ng government that you immigrated to. So, pwede kang mag-add ng block dyan. Let's say for example, ang kailangan mo lang ay ito ay aalisin mo. Tapos, ang kailangan mo lang ay income. Kasi nga, siya yung isa mong variable. Ay, mali. Income. So, drag variable. Bakit ayaw mong ma-drag? Ayaw niya. So, main effect. Ayaw niya. So, ito na lang gawin natin. Ayan. So, hanapin natin siya sa block 1. Wait lang. So, main effects ang nakikita natin dito. Block 2, ayaw nang makuha. So, let's say, yan, yung pala gusto niya. Yan, so, nire-run niya. Pero, bakit wala siyang lumalabas? Ayaw niya mag-run. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya possible. So, say for example, ito siya. Wait lang. Alisin natin itong first block. Income and government. I mean to say, ayan. So, this one gives us better idea. So, it's a singular fit. So, kung makikita niyo, nag-iba yung model fit. So, the government as well is a good predictor. Combination of the income and government, it's a good predictor of the life satisfaction. Ayan, at 92%. 92.4%. So, may mga ano pa tayo dito, reference levels. Usually naka-default na yan. So, minsan hindi na namin yan pinapagalaw para hindi na malito rin yung estudyante. Although, in terms of normality check, okay, normality check ay normal naman siya. Wala tayong problema. Kasi nga, the p-value is this one more than the 0.05. Model fit, okay. So, adjusted R, yan, sinasama din yan minsan. Yung iba, mas lumalabas si adjusted R kesa kay R squared or mas nire-report yan. So, adjusted R, yan, although mas bumaba siya doon the R squared, it's still a good amount of percent that the variable predicts the other variable, that the dependent variable, sorry. Okay, so ayan, huwag na natin galawin yan para hindi na tayo malito. Yan. So let's see the predicted values as ano siya. Okay. So, yeah. Ito yung ating mga data. Okay. So, that's linear regression. Ano lang yan, kumbaga, just the tip of the iceberg, wala pa yung mga ibang mas masalimuot na data. But when we're using or when we're looking for um, or when our problem is does variable A predict variable B. So we go for this statistics instead. Or what level does variable A predict variable B? We go with this particular statistics. Hindi siya magkagawa ng ibang statistics kung hindi ito. And usually, we do the linear regression pag nakita natin na statistically significant yung correlation na na-establish natin between two variables. Kung hindi siya statistically significant, useless na gamitin natin to. Kasi nga, um, ibig sabihin kasi ng hindi statistically significant, again, the number only occurred by, uh, by chance. So, kumbaga, hindi siya talagang, in terms of the margin of error, um, wala, wala siya, the margin of error is, sorry, medyo maingay. So, margin of error, nawala na ako. The margin of error is um malaki in that sense. Uh, yeah. Okay, so that's all for using JAMOVI for correlation statistics and as well as linear regression.